Hey guys, I thought I would do like a sit down chit chat kind of video today because I really haven't vlogged in a very long time, and it's not for lack of trying or not wanting to. It was really just me wanting to take a break from everything for a minute, and just also, I think, trying to absorb all of the things that have been going on and all the things that have been happening to me and to my husband and just our whole lives for a couple weeks. And so I just let vlogging take a back seat, and it was kind of the thing that I felt like was right to do. But since I last posted a video, which was a few weeks ago, a lot has happened. Brian got into a car accident and totaled his car, so we had to find him a brand new car. Well, not a brand new car, a new used car, new car for him. And that was kind of like one of the biggest things that had happened, because he was about to have a job interview that was coming up that was really important, and so that was just something that like we weren't expecting to happen this year at all. And you never expect or think that you're going to get into a car accident and total your car, but it happened. So we had to deal with that for a few weeks, and carpooling, and finally finding him a car that he really liked and that would work for us. So that was something that was really big. And then another thing that happened over the past couple weeks was that I went to the doctor for my 3-month follow-up, and I did a bunch of tests. I went through all of the stuff that I normally do: A1C, liver test, cholesterol, all that stuff. And it came back that my results were worse than my last 3-month follow-up. And so I had previously gotten down to an A1C level of about 8.1, which is headed in the right direction, still not great, but my A1C jumped back up to 11%, which is really super high and puts you in like a pretty bad category of uncontrolled diabetes. So I was really disappointed with that, because I felt like I had been working so hard. I'd been taking my medicines on time. I'd been exercising. I'd been losing weight. I've done every single thing that I could do to be successful and to be doing the right thing. And then just to hear like, well, you're not, you're not doing enough, and what you're doing is not working, so you need to be even more strict. That was so hard for me to hear and really upsetting. So I talked to my doctor, and I made the decision that I would start taking an insulin pen. And I think you guys know, and you probably heard me talking about it or seen me write about it on my blog, but I was incredibly resistant to having to take insulin, because I already prick myself about 3 times a day just to test my blood sugar, and taking insulin would be another 2 needles that I have to use on myself every day. And I also just was like, I was not in the brain space of thinking that I would be able to do that to myself. And so I talked to the doctor about it. He really gave me the reassurance that this is the right way to go. It's natural for my body. It, instead of taking oral medication that does help to lower my blood sugar, in conjunction with it, those medications can sometimes damage the liver. And so, to me, it was like, I would rather do the thing that I'm scared of and the thing that feels like odd to me, which is injecting myself twice a day, rather than continuing to take all of this medication, which, I take like a handful of pills every morning and night, and also having to like worry about the damage that it's doing to my other organs. So I finally decided to stop being hard-headed and stop being stubborn, and to take insulin. And so I take 2 injections per day, and it doesn't get in the way of my life. I do it before breakfast and before dinner. I still test my blood sugar about 3 times a day, and it's helped a lot. It's gotten me to a place where I feel like my blood sugar is lower. I do feel like I cheat a little bit more, just because I'm like, oh, well, I'm taking the insulin, so that's going to lower my blood sugar so I can eat more carbs. I know that's not how it works, but that's just how my brain is. So that has been happening. So I'm trying to get myself back on track. And then recently I also had the unfortunate event where I pinched a nerve in my shoulder, so my neck was basically immobilized for like a week, and I'm still dealing with it. So I haven't exercised in like a week and a half, just because my shoulder had been hurting and I wanted to take it easy. It hurt to walk, it hurt to get out of my car, it hurt to get groceries, it hurt to lift my purse, like every single thing that I did hurt. So I decided, like, I'm not gonna aggravate it anymore. I'm just gonna wait, and I'm just gonna like see what happens. So that has happened, and so I'm trying to get back into my full routine so that I'm getting my blood sugar down to a place where it's controlled and it's not affecting anything else. Something else that you may have noticed is my new pair of glasses. With my 3-month checkup, my doctor told me that I really needed to go get my eyes checked because diabetes can wreak havoc on your organs, and among those organs is your eyes. And so your eyes, you know, according to my doctor, start to show signs of wear and tear to your organs at least 10 years before anywhere else on your body. And so it was really important for me to make sure that the backs of my eyes weren't damaged. And while I was at the eye doctor, I thought it was a good idea to get new glasses because mine have been falling apart. I've had them for over 3 years. I hadn't visited an eye doctor in about 3 years, so I hadn't had a new prescription. So I got a new prescription and I can see everything, and it's amazing. It took a couple days to adjust because I think everything was so hazy from my lenses being so worn, but it has been awesome having new glasses, and they're really cute. I really like the shape of them, and they're really thin, and they're not as like crazy as my other ones, so I'm very happy with the way that they turned out. And I also got prescription sunglasses, which I needed, and I used them for the first time today. It was awesome being able to walk around and actually see things. Like, that was super cool. But yeah, that's everything that's been going on with me, and I've just been trying to like deal with everything and cope with it and adjust to my new routine and just be positive about the whole thing. And I think even though I feel like it's a setback, and sometimes I feel like I've done things wrong, especially like not getting any better with my health and feeling like I have tried really hard, it was hard for me to make the decision myself to say like, okay, if insulin is the thing that is actually going to work, I have to do it. And I'm doing it, and it's helping, and I'm glad that my doctor kind of like pushed me in that direction. But it's just a matter of like sticking with it and not letting all of the other stuff get to me, and just like making sure that I keep taking care of myself despite the things happening. And this past month or so, it's been this feeling of like, when it rains, it pours. When one bad thing happens, all of these other things are going to happen, and it's going to make it harder to do what you're supposed to do. But I have really felt like I've taken it in stride, and I've just tried to do the best that I can. So even though this month has been incredibly intense and very insane, I really do feel like I've done everything that I can to just be positive about it and keep on going even when it's tough. So that's all I have for you guys today. It's just like a mini update of what's been going on. If you want more videos, please leave a comment down below. If you like these kind of update videos, I'd love to know. Always subscribe if you want to get my videos, and also give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, or thumbs down if you didn't like it. I like to know if you don't like it. So I am really appreciative. I'm really appreciative that you guys take the time to watch and take the time to comment on my videos, and I just am so thankful for each and every one of you. So thank you so much for being a part of this little community and talking to me and talking me through things when I get discouraged, and I hope that I can always do the same for you. So I am going to end it here, and I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you guys later. See ya!